Hello, mothers. Ooh, that sounded uncomfortable. Hello, mamas. Welcome back to another episode of Trauma Mama. I don't know why I always feel the urge to start every episode sounding like a fucking horribly dubbed anime character, but it's fun and it's silly, and I'm gonna keep doing it to audibly harass y'all every single Wednesday. Anyways, hello. You may notice that we have the classic green screen background. She is back. I am in Los Angeles for a minute because I attended the Streamies Awards. It's like the Oscars for people that sit in front of a camera and do whatever you do in front of a camera. So I got nominated somehow for Breakout Creator of the Year, and after this quick break, I'll tell you all about how I didn't win. Right after this quick break. Hello. You hear that sniffle? It's probably nothing. It's probably because I haven't eaten a vegetable in weeks, but if it's something more, I can rest assured knowing that I can find a doctor easily with ZocDoc, baby. Okay, listen. I love ZocDoc because it is a super easy way to find quality doctors. Doctors are something that's very important, and you want to know you're getting a quality doctor for quality care. So it's we need reviews for restaurant. Why not for doctors? Thankfully, ZocDoc is a free app that shows you doctors who are patient reviewed, take your insurance, and are available when you need them. On ZocDoc, you can find every specialist underneath the sun, whether they're trying to straighten those teeth, fix an achy back, get that mole checked out, or anything else. ZocDoc has you covered, baby. You can go to ZocDoc.com/mama and download the ZocDoc app for free. Then start your search for a top-rated doctor today. Many are available within 24 hours. It's pretty speedy. That's ZocDoc, ZocDoc.com/mama. ZocDoc.com/mama. Y'all might be sick. So, go get it checked out and get a doctor. Because it's important. I haven't been in so long. So, thankfully, ZocDoc has my back. Thank you for sponsoring this episode. Let's continue. Okay, hello. So, I didn't win, and I'm not, torn up in the slightest, okay? I wasn't expecting to win. The competition was very fierce, okay? I was against people with 60 million followers, and specifically someone named Ryan Trahan, who you've probably seen his videos. He is literally insane. He's the reason why I started TikTok randomly, because he made a video where he was it was trying to get TikTok famous in 24 hours, and he got a decent amount of followers, and I was just oh, let me try it. And so I just started posting random videos. It wasn't so much that I was oh, I want to get so many followers. It was just well, that'd be a funny thing to do. Let me check out this new app, because this was 2018. I was let me post silly little videos to this silly new app. So roundabout way of saying Ryan Trahan is the reason why I started TikTok, which funneled into YouTube. So a lot to thank him for on that end, but also he's literally just so cool. He did this YouTube series where he crossed America with just a penny and traded it up and did various odd jobs to get money to cross America, and literally raised a million bajillion dollars for a charity called Feeding America. So literally I was not I wasn't expecting to win, because I knew who I was up against, okay? I would feel silly. I would feel goofy if I won, because, I literally film my shit on an iPhone still. It's not anything state-of-the-art. Now, I'm not trying to, dog myself, because I'm trying to get better at, the whole imposter syndrome thing, and I really, had a moment at the streamings where I was wow, maybe I am a little bit proud of myself. Maybe there's a wee bit of proudness that I have for me, for the work that I put in. And then I went away because the imposter syndrome came back. But anyways, let me tell you about how the streamies work, because this was my first ever award show where I've been not. This is my first time being nominated for anything. Like, and I'm talking. This shit goes back to like school. Like, I never won any fucking awards in school or anything. Like, I was always like the most like unremarkable motherfucker. And so to be not like to even be nominated for something is like truly mind blowing. I do like think it's a little. I think like award shows in general are a little weird because it's like, especially for like creative works and people, it's like it's not really a competition. Like I don't want to like say I'm not gonna say that like social media or like with the creators and what they make is inherently art, because it's like not for the most part. Like, I would never consider my YouTube videos art by any fucking description, but like it's still creative and like a creative work. So to put like different kind of creative things against each other in a competition is a little weird, and especially people as like as beings in a competition was a little strange to me, but nevertheless, very excited to be honored, very happy I could attend. So yeah, I was nominated for Breakout Creator of the Year, which I didn't know what that meant at first. I had to like look it up, but it's like the people that won it in the past was like Emma Chamberlain, David Dobrik, Liza Koshy, like quite a while ago. It's basically like whoever's like never been nominated for something, but like a Creator of the Year award for that, if that makes any sense. I just explained that literally horribly. But anyways, I was in Korea when I found out. I literally woke up at like 3 a.m. because I was still jet lagged. This was like a month ago, and I saw it on Twitter that I was nominated, and I was like, no, this is fake. Like, this is hack. This is not real. No one nominated my ass, but it was true. I checked my email and saw they were like, congratulations, I'm being nominated. And I started spiraling. I was like, there's no way. Like, there's no like way, because like I don't see I'm not trying to like be like humble, like, but I don't see my videos as being like something that needs to be like rewarded yet. Okay, I have plans. I have some crazy stuff that I want to do. But like I guess it's like I look back at some of the stuff I made in the past, which, I'm not going to deny was like funny, entertaining, and fun, but it wasn't rewarding. Like, for example, my Zoom videos. Like, I get a lot of people had like a good old chuckle at that, a good old laugh, but I look back and fucking cringe at them because they were the most juvenile humor, literally me being absolutely disruptive, and I think they're cringe. And that's not that's not the reason why I took them down. That's something else that I still will one day maybe be able to talk about. But that being besides the point, it just felt very crazy to me because like you think about how many fucking YouTubers are there? Like, how many people are like making videos on YouTube, and like specifically people that like just started popping off this year. And like to shortlist it to 5 people and me being one of them is so insane to me, because like I don't see myself in like any top 10 or any top even 50 or 100 of like creators. So to be in like a top 5, I was like that makes no sense at all. So I brought my mom to the streamies because I thought it'd be fun, and also I thought it'd be funny because like she lives such a simple, quiet life. So I wanted to like bring her to LA and like bring her to an awards show, which is like I feel like the most chaotic environment ever, and it very much was. But she had a blast. She had a good time. But I want to talk about like how the night went, like walk you through how it went down. So first of all, I needed an outfit because it's like a fancy event and you dress up and such. And so I got my whole outfit from Depop, believe it or not. Like, not the whole outfit. The shoes that look on my Instagram if you want to see what I wore. It's probably the dressiest you will ever see me, ever. So enjoy it while it lasts, because it is not gonna last. It's done. Like, that's it, baby. But I got all the pieces from Depop except for the shirt, the hat, and my boots. Those were all mine. But then it was all vintage stuff, which turned out so good, like genuinely so good. And I love Depop. This is not even sponsored, but I love Depop because it's sustainable. Bada bing, bada boom, the whole thing. And you can get a lot of crazy, unique vintage stuff on there. I've talked about how much I like thrifting before. I think in the Shein episode, I was like hyping up Depop. But anyways, Depop, shout out Depop. But so we pull up, me, my mother, and there's like a red carpet situation, and I hate getting my fucking picture taken. Like, I've talked about this before on the podcast, but like, it freaks me out so much. Like, even when I'm taking my own picture, it's like such a process to not look like the scariest creature alive that crawled out of Satan's asshole. So I was very nervous because like I'm not taking the picture. It's out of my control. Like, y'all can just really see who I really am. Not saying that I like facetuned my photos or anything, but like it's a little scary. It's a little nerve-wracking because like some cameras, some angles don't always do you the biggest fucking favors. So why is there literally like a fucking military helicopter flying 3 feet above my house? Okay, epic. Anyways. So my mom like was like skipped the red carpet. She didn't want to walk it, so she was like waiting at the end of it. But I walked across, and the way these work, the way like these red carpets work at events is it's like a line. Like you feel like you're like a chicken nugget on like an assembly line in like the chicken nugget factory. And so like you go to like each little spot, and photographers will be like, hey, over here. Oh, and so if you're not famous, they have your name on like a piece of paper, because obviously the photographers don't know who the fuck you are. You're some random person online. Like you're not like Billie Eilish or anything. So they like hold up a sheet of paper so all the photographers can like write your name down so they know who they're taking a picture of when they like upload them to like Getty Images, which is like that website where you know when like people will post a picture and it's got like the gray like rectangle and it says like the photographer says Getty Images. So so you go to each station and there's a few photographers at each one, and they're like, over here, hey, over here. And they're like, beautiful smile. And they'll like kind of like hype you up and stuff. And honestly, the photographers at the Streamies were very chill, very nice, which I think is probably because like maybe because I was like nominated. So like, they have a sheet of like all the people that are there. So they're going to want to like take pictures of like maybe the nominees or something. I think that's why they were nice. I don't think it's because like they thought I was anyone. But like for reference, like I've been to other events with like red carpets before where sorry, I'll like walk across, they'll look up, see me, like kind of squint a little bit, and then look down and like not even take a picture. And I don't blame them. It's like, why waste your SD card space on my ass? Like I'm a random person. Like specifically the events that I'm thinking of, like there was like actual like A-list celebrities there. Like fucking Christina Aguilera was like in front of me. So I don't blame them that they are not taking pictures of me, but it's a little soul crushing when you like are on the carpet and you're just standing there and it's silent. There's like one photographer that takes pictures, and they're like there's usually like a person running the carpet, and they're like, okay, great, you can move along now. So that wasn't the case at the Streamies, thankfully. Like they all took pictures of me and filled the giant need for attention that my ego has. And It went pretty well. The pictures sound pretty good. A few of them are like, ugh! So don't look them up. Actually, literally forget I even mentioned this segment because I know some of you fucking freaks are going to look them up and find pictures of me where I look like I got hit in the head with a baseball bat and then just like pulled up to the red carpet. Don't look at those. Thanks. Then after you get your picture taken, there's usually like media outlets. I don't know why I'm saying usually. There was media outlets at the end of the carpet where they're like, some of them are like a little selective. I did get like literally bounced by one of them because there was someone a little bit more clouded, a little bit more famous behind me, and they're like, "Oh, we're actually gonna wait for him to interview him, but thank you." And it's so, the whole process is so awkward, but you have to keep like composure so that you're not like looking like a freak, because while you're doing all this, like they have cameras that are like running the red carpet feed and you don't want to look stupid. By the way, like I haven't looked at any of it, nor do I think I'm going to, because it will freak me the fuck out and I will spiral. So I haven't really like perceived myself yet and seen what I look like in an interview, but we'll get into more of that right after this quick break. All right, you heard about my little sniffle, which you've probably been hearing throughout this entire episode, and I'm not going to apologize because that's just how my nose is, baby. But thankfully with ZocDoc, if it gets a little crazy, I need to go to the doctor or anything else if I literally trip down the stairs and need stitches or something like that, you can rely on ZocDoc. And so will I if I ever fall down the stairs. Listen, y'all, the mobile app is as easy as ordering a ride to a restaurant or getting delivery to your house. You search, find, and book doctors with a few taps. You can find and review local doctors, read patient reviews from real people who made real appointments. So when you walk into that doctor's office, you'll see someone in your network who gets you, okay? Someone that gets your insurance and gets you for your lovely, beautiful personality. Listen, y'all, go to ZocDoc.com/mama and download the ZocDoc app for free. Then start your search for a top-rated doctor today. Many are available within 24 hours. That's ZocDoc.com/mama, ZocDoc.com/mama. Get that mole checked out. Get that back straightened out. Get fixed. And I will go get the sniffle taken care of. Just kidding. I'm not going to go to the doctor for a sniffle because I'm not a little doofus. Okay, thank you for sponsoring this episode. Go get yourselves a doctor, baby. And let's continue with this episode. Okay, hello. So I did a few interviews and a lot of them are fun. Like all the interviewers are always like so nice. Probably like a little fake nice because it's like streaming. You know what I mean? Like I'm sure you've seen like red carpet like interviewers and like videos and stuff, and the interviewers like, "Wow, what is it like being here tonight at the Oscars? What can you tell us about?" It's like motherfucker, no one talks like that. But they were very nice. One of them pulled out a $5 bill and was like, "Do you want this or should I double it and give it to the next person?" And I was like, "We're doing that? All right, get your content, king." I doubled it, by the way. I wanted to like take the $5 bill and just like ruin their whole concept, but I didn't. So someone got $10 maybe or $20. I don't know, but I did a few interviews and then reunited with my mom, and then you go into like this kind of like ballroom where everyone waits. There was like an hour before the show started, so we were all just kind of mingling. I saw like people, some creator friends that I don't get to see that often or that I haven't seen like ever met in person at all, which is really cool. I saw my boy Billy with an 8. I saw Jack Pop, hilarious YouTube extraordinaire, and then they had like literally a whole cheese board, but I wasn't about to shit my pants, so I didn't eat any, but my mom tore it up. And then they had these shrimp dumplings, which were good, except they had this mustard sauce. I ate it and literally felt like someone put a Call of Duty flashbang in my fucking mouth and detonated it. It literally was so spicy for no reason. I don't understand how. And it was like that type of like wasabi spice where like burns in your brain. Like it feels like someone actually took a kitchen knife, stabbed it into your head, and then twisted it around for funsies while like playing fucking Dance Monkey by Tones and I. It like was so spicy for no reason. I don't understand how. But then they open up the curtains and it's like, everyone please take your seats. So I sat down with my mama at this table. We were pretty close up. We got pretty good seats because I'm literally a fucking VIP. And the show began. And it's so weird because like when you're in like a situation like this, like when you're in these award shows, it doesn't feel like it's being live broadcasted to like thousands of people. Like it feels like you're just like at like a wedding or something. It feels like very like homey, even though like I'm like my ass was like sitting like a table away from like Charlie D'Amelio. It still feels like you're just like in a small gathering of people. So it started, was lit. They had like Young Gravy perform. They did it was so weird though because like they had this like opening kind of montage showing like all the creators. They're like, I can't even do an impression. It was like it was just like showed every creator that was kind of nominated and like had clips from their videos. They kept using clips like throughout the night. They kept using clips from like one of my videos. It was like the nuclear bunker video like out of all my videos. But it was like truly like a jump scare. Like my body fucking screenshot it every time I like saw my face on stage. I was like, But then around 6:30 p.m. it got to the breakout creator category, and a lot of them they kind of like ran through quickly. Like they wouldn't even announce all the nominees. They would just be like, best beauty creator, this person, best variety streamer, Ludwig. And they ran through them like very fast to like save time. But ours like had a whole segment. Like Bretman Rock was like in an egg and like presented it. And so I was so nervous because I was just nervous that I was scared that I would win because like I fucking knew deep down I don't deserve that. Like, and I don't want you to be like, Ben, I love you. You should have won. No, shut the fuck up. I love you. Kiss, kiss. And I really do appreciate it. But no, I should not have won because I know that Ryan Trahan should have won. And he did win. And it makes sense that he did that because he literally had the penny series. Like that shit is undefeated. But I was like so scared. I was like, oh my fucking God. Like what if they pick me? And then I'm going to literally have to pretend like I am the breakout creator, even though I'm not. So I was very scared, and I was like making up a quick little speech in my head. I was like what do I say in that moment? I was gonna like thank a bunch of people, but I was like, damn, like. So thankfully, but like the 5 minutes leading up to it, I was so nervous. I was like, like. I had such a stomach ache, which is so fun because when I get a stomach ache, my mood immediately just dissolves into the air. That shit evaporates like a fucking fart. I was starting to curl over because my stomach hurt so bad, and I was like, not having the best time. But then they start like going through the nominees, and they got to my name. They're like Ben of the Week, and like. It sounds so cheesy, but like hearing people like cheer, and I think I got like the quietest cheer out of like all the 5 nominees, but it truly like was so crazy because like obviously like I know there's a lot of you guys out there, but like to hear it in person and especially like among people that are also like creators and like some YouTubers that I have like watched since I was a kid, like to hear cheers from like that same room was so insane to me because I don't think I've ever been like cheered for in any sense or anything. No, that's a fucking lie. One time when I was on my curling team, I literally ate shit and fell on the ice, and I think bitches thought I like broke my neck, but then I got up and they did like a little slow clap. It was like He's not dead. So I think that was like the only other time I had been cheered for. So like to hear that was so crazy to me because like inside my head, sometimes it really feels like I'm just like screaming into the void. But I'm not. And that's literally just that room. Because then I went on the stream, the stream of the streamies on YouTube. Like I watched it afterwards. And so like people in the live chat were like, Ben, W Ben. So like, oh, you motherfuckers literally melt my heart. And I'm so thankful to y'all. Like genuine. Okay, why does this sound like I'm doing like a speech like I won? Like like you were nominated. But like even to be in the running was insane. And I'm so grateful. Genuinely. But then Ryan won. He wasn't there, so they like read like a message that he sent. But then I was like chilling afterwards. I was like, oh fuck, thank God. Like it's done. Now listen, I didn't win, but I want you fuckers to know that I am coming back for everything next year. I am not a superstitious person, but I am kind of following the mantra of like, if you say your plans out loud, it's because you want God to laugh at them. Like, my ass is atheist, but that shit is so true. Because the amount of times I'll, like, say something that I want to do, and I just fully jinx it, and it falls apart because I said it out loud. So let it be known. Like, all I'm saying is I'm coming back for everything next year at the Streamers, baby, okay? 2023 is gonna be crazy at Casa de Ben of the Week. Bitch. I can like see the waveform of like my voice when I'm like talking, and I just literally I think I just broke all of your eardrums when I said bitch. I'm so sorry. Anyways, the rest of the night was fun. Mr. Beast won for the third year in a row. I saw Anthony Padilla from Smosh. That was crazy. He was sitting so close to me. He knocked over a plate, and my mom caught it. And they had like a shared moment together. And I was like, why the fuck is my mom literally talking to Anthony Padilla from Smosh, the motherfucker that I literally watched when I was 10 years old? Like it literally was starting to disintegrate my brain. Like I felt the chemistry slowly start to acidify my brain and have it melt into liquid. I was freaking out. I was like, these are worlds that should not be colliding. But then afterwards, there was like an after party. So I went, but I got overstimulated and left after 30 minutes. So, but it wasn't anything to do with like the party being overstimulated. It was just I haven't had like group social interaction in like probably 4 months, 5 longer than that. And the last time I've been at a party was probably like close to a year ago. So it was a lot to deal with, so I left. I like didn't want to call an Uber because I didn't want to like wait with all the other people because there was like quite a long wait. So I literally just walked around like Los Angeles at night, which is a little scary. In my fucking like Victorian era child outfit with my like trench coat. I definitely like probably made people think that they like got transported into like the 1800s and they just saw like fucking peasants walking around on the street. Like that's what I look like. But anyways, then I went home and I woke up this morning and that was the Streamies. But it was just so crazy. Like I remember seeing like Streamies in the past few years. And I'd be like that, like I would see it and think like that is something that I will genuinely never be a part of because like I could never even picture myself like being in like a top list of people. And I genuinely don't know if it'll ever happen again, but I'm just so thankful and so grateful that it happened because it's so cool to be nominated for something. But y'all, I'm not crying. I got mucus in my nose. Anyways, yeah. it just came together so fast, and it was really cool. Like I think another cool thing was like seeing all the support from people because like I don't really like listen, I'm very unremarkable in the sense that like my YouTube and like TikTok journey has been so gradual. There's been like very few moments where like I've done like something crazy where like I get like a lot of people at once being like, oh my gosh, this was funny, or like, wow, congratulations, or something like that. Like it's kind of just been so gradual. Me just like repeating myself, like what the fuck? There's no word count to fill here, Ben. So this was like kind of a moment where I like had time to reflect and kind of let people know that I'm a boss bitch. And yeah, a lot of people kind of like told me congratulations, and it was really just cool to see like so many people saying they are proud of me, and I was like, oh, you make me cry. So that was really sweet. That was really cool. Like genuinely, I think like the last, like there's maybe been 2 times I can think of that were like big moments. No, 3. Like probably me hitting okay, 4. Sorry. Like probably me hitting like 5 million subscribers on YouTube, 10 million on TikTok, my furry video, and my North Korea video. Like those were like probably the biggest moments, but like those weren't like, you know, so it was cool, and I'm so thankful. So thank you, Streamies, and whoever does the nomination process. I still don't understand how it works, but I am thankful and I'm very appreciative. And baby, I'm coming back next year, so you better make a few of those and start engraving them now with Ben of the Week on it, because I'm gonna take them. I hope you have a good rest of your Wednesday. Please rate this podcast 5 stars if you listen on Spotify or Apple. I really appreciate it. And if you want to watch the video version, it is on YouTube. Just search up Drama Mama. Thank you guys for all the support on the podcast recently. Like, we hit 200K on the YouTube channel. What the fuck? Like, damn. Thank you. That's insane. And I'll see you next Wednesday.